Greetings, fellow conquerors, and welcome back to Byzantium. Oh, man, it's been over a week, I think, since we got the last episode of this out, so let's change that. Let's get an episode up and running. Yes. You know, I was thinking about this, and, you know, I get a lot of comments, you know, in the comment section, I don't know if these are, like, intentionally like this or not, but, either way, it's kind of funny. Just people constantly are just like, remove. Just a constant stream of, like, remove, and I just sit there and I wonder to myself, I go, so, when a Serb plays, I just assume it's Serbs, I'm sorry, hashtag not all Serbs, I guess, but I just assume when Serbians play this game that, like they start out as Serbia, and then they go and they, like, get the alliances, they go and they beat the Ottomans, they take over all of Anatolia, and then, when they get to that point, they're like, yes, this is the greatest day of my life. Do they, like, restart? Or, like, what? I don't know. What do you do? Like, what happens after kebab? You know what I mean? Alright, well, anyway, we can get Saxon infantry now, apparently. Seems a little ironic, but I guess that's a thing that happened. Let's see, we could pick up the next religious idea, which would be more missionaries. It's either that or getting cathedrals, which doesn't really help us. We don't really need more states at the moment. Oh, I guess we're building a basilica, not a cathedral. My mistake. Also at Tech 20 we can get an absolute monarchy, which would be kind of cool, I guess, but let's get that extra missionary for now. That way we can convert some of these provinces a little quicker. Anyway, we took a bunch of land from Persia in the last episode, and it was about as difficult of a war as I expected, being that it wasn't difficult at all. Random Protestant zealots. Yes. Very nice. Let's see, I think we have military access through everyone, so we can just take our, we can take, Giorgio Tsoukalos here and go kill the, people in Abruzzi. Not the people, the rebels in Abruzzi. Sorry, people in Abruzzi. If you feared that the Byzantine army was coming for you, I apologize. Let's see, we're currently sitting on about, 1,500 ducats, I suppose. I suppose we can build some things to make some more money. Some nouns. Nouns are typically good. Let's see, we can get 0.39 from, Smyrna. Yeah, Smyrna. Dark is butchering this. I thought he cared about the history. Wow, Persia's morale is so ridiculous that they can kill their own rebels without losing, ever. Amazing. Well, hey, Shirvan's a lot bigger. He's also a lot happier now that we've given him some land. In that one war, Shirvan actually got bigger than Serbia is. Go figure. Currently Bosnia's only ally is Salzburg. I still haven't changed my hotkeys. You know what else I forgot to change? I forgot to include the mouse into the video. Let me see if I can pause the recording real quick and change that, shall we? Okay, I have changed the setting. We should be able to see the mouse now. I don't know. We won't find out till the actual video, but let's go ahead and pick up Diplotech 19, I guess. Why not? It's not like anyone else has Diplotech. So, what are we doing in the meantime? What are we planning on doing next? Well, the Papal State's currently kicking Savoy and Spain's ass. Let's see. Do we have any claims on Spain? We currently don't have any claims on Spain. We should probably change that. Although, we can just Deus Vult our way through everything now, since nobody else is Orthodox, right? Not even Bosnia. In fact, we could just declare war on Bosnia today. Oh! You know what, guys? I think it's time to take Rome. The Papal State's largest ally, Bohemia, would not join them in a defensive war. By 3 reasons. 3 reasons, guys. You know, I think it's a good day to crusade. Austria, you are helping restore an empire that you should probably be intrinsically opposed against. But you know what? You had fun. I mean, we're almost to the point where we don't care about aggressive expansion. We've got 1,296 develop. See, are we still coring things? Did we finish coring? No, we're still coring. It'll get there. Let's just go park it. Oh, I suppose we should kill these rebels. Huh. So we didn't get a noise telling us that somebody had died. We just suddenly have a Regency Council. So, I guess we declared war at the right time, because, Rise of a Pretender. Pretenders are now rising up in Yiddish-School. Well, if we were at peace, I would like the idea of getting a Greek dynasty back on the throne. Currently we have 5 national unrest. Oh, goodness. Religious unity, war exhaustion, overextension, and legitimacy is now a problem, too. However, Theodoros is incorruptible, even though he's illegitimate. If Austria doesn't give us this province, I'm going to be furious, by the way. Apparently we have reformed zealots now as well. This is just silly. Let's see, 400 men will get to the front lines next month. They have no general. We have a 3-star general, so... Oh, it looks like the Austrians almost lost to the Papal State there. We still lost a surprising number of men, given that they had absolutely no general whatsoever. I mean, by all accounts, having a 5 fire advantage and a 4 shock advantage should mean like a stack wipe, right? Nah, apparently not. We're still making 13 admin points per month, thanks to Andronikos Diazorinos. But now the rebels are happening. It's gonna be a problem. I mean, ooh, that's a lot of them. Oh. We've gained trade dispute against Spanish Brazil. Okay. Well, if they're still Spanish Brazil, they're certainly not independent anymore. Yeah, we could call France into this war, but I don't really see the point. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do this now. We're gonna map diplomatic mode to that button, so that when I press it, it's not. Yeah, there we go. Oh, okay. You know, the first step in making your life better is to just stop being lazy. With the union of Theodoros III and Zoe who? Pediasimos. Whose dynasty is that? We've gained not only a new spouse, but also a new ally in the realm. The Pediasimos is an old and influential family, and their seat in Malatya is a jewel of the empire. Of course, friendship has to go both ways, and Zoe will be expected to speak for her kin, while our Basilius will be expected to consider such advice very carefully. So, Malatya, let's see, gains -3 unrest, but also loses missionary strength and gains monthly autonomy. Okay. Alright, I'm not really sold on Andronikos here. So, yeah, so I like the idea of a pretender taking over. It's happened before in our country, but this stack is way too small. It would take them ages to break the country, you know? Alright, we should probably redeploy more troops over to the appropriate location. Georgia has claimed Ganja. Let's see. Serbia's opinion could go up, or we can gain 15 diplo power. Well, Serbia's our vassal, so they kind of like us regardless of what they think. So, yeah. I mean, I guess we can improve relations. God, my diplomats don't ever have to do anything. Yeah, I got a job as a diplomat in Byzantium. I don't have to do anything when I go to work. I just sit around. Alright, won the Battle of Crimea. Meanwhile, the Dutch and the Papal State are just roaming around in France's lands. France would have joined this war, but attacker against Carib in the French-Caribbean War of Honor. France is proving his honor against the people of Carib. Well, if that's how you feel, I guess. Alright, Kabardia is now considered part of our patrimony, sure. We could pick up the cathedral. We don't have an institution firing for the next 10 years, so that's not really a concern. What we'd get instead, if we took the next religious idea, would be stability cost modifier minus 25%, which, given our current religious unity, kind of useful, actually. Yeah, it would help counteract somewhat the issues we have. On the other hand, this would also allow us to get to the next tech without worrying too much. Granted, I am going to wait until this war is over because all we're going to take in this war is Rome, since anything else would undoubtedly spark a coalition. Even though this is a holy war, so we're not going to get as much aggressive expansion. It's still going to be a lot, though. Don't get me wrong, we'll take as much as we can, but it's going to be a little bit dicey. Alright, we're currently at 70% war score. I would call this a war, but this is more just the forceful annexation of Rome. No Belisarius required. Alright, looks like they're Provençal separatists. Alright, we're at 82% war score. I don't think we need much more to do this. But, hey, diplomats, we need to do some work. Oh, man. I don't like my job. Not enough benefits. There's only 19 aggressive expansion for taking Rome, which is a 45 development province. That's crazy. Does anyone care? At all? Does nobody care about the Pope? Nobody cares about the Pope, guys. Alright then. Well, we'll just take your land and your ducats. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, the conquest of Rome has happened. We gain +1 missionary and yearly prestige. Excellent. Alright, now let's just spend like half a tech's worth of admin points coring that. So now that Spain has been humiliated by the Papal State, they have gotten all the allies. Rome reclaimed. Although not always directly controlled by the Empire, Rome finally severed all Byzantine ties to when Pope Leo III crowned Charlemagne the Holy Roman Emperor. Now, however, the city is back in our hands, and although it has suffered much, it is still a highly prestigious city to control. Rome, the city where it all began, is once again in our hands. We gain 25 prestige and 50 diplomatic power. Also an additional missionary. So, yeah, we did it! And now, we will convert all the things. Let's see, what cultures are here in, Italia? I remember, like, early on in EU4, it used to just all be, you know, Italian, and that was it. But now, we've got, like, 10 million billion different cultures here. We could accept Umbrian, It would cost us 100 diplomatic power, but it would allow us to convert Rome once we picked up the divine supremacy bonus from, you know, religious ideas. So that's something we're definitely going to consider. But that's going to have to be on the next time, so thank you for joining me, my fellow Romans, now that we have reclaimed Rome itself, the city where it all began. I'll see you on the next one.